time from the Deutsche Bank Park in Frankfurt. Denmark won, England won. What an absolute bad fest to watch from England tonight on... Oh my God. Straight into it. My thoughts on the game. Southgate, you are a clown again. This is what I don't get about England. Today, it's like, hello, I'm Gareth Southgate, and in today's game, we're playing against Denmark. Let's play backwards all game. Let's go 1-0 up, and let's just sit back. Yay! Grow up! We're supposed to be, like, one of the best teams in the competition. But no! We're far from it! Honestly, but... Shut up, Walker. But yeah, of course, what I mentioned just then about going 1-0 up, of course, Harry Kane, Super Kane, put us 1-0 up, and Denmark scored an absolute thundercracker, by the way. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Who scored for Denmark? But, by the way, Højbjerg absolutely battered our midfield. By the way, he absolutely battered them. Like, honestly, I think for me, he was probably the best player throughout the whole game. I think Højbjerg, because he had shot after shot after shot. But I think Pickford and Guaye were probably England's best players. Probably England's best players. But overall though, we were so poor today. Absolutely poor. But at the end of the day, Denmark probably well earned point from Denmark, I guess. Yes. I do think honestly, it's just not good enough, honestly. Just like the last Euros, written all over it. Scotland, they absolutely toyed us off the park at Wembley in the last Euros. And in all honesty, I keep saying it every day, even to my Scottish mates. Scotland that night, even though I didn't do it, Scotland that night, they absolutely battered us. They should have won the game. But they didn't. We drew 0-0. But however, the Scots celebrated like it was a victory for them, and I understand that because they should have won. Yeah, just hear what Alan Shearer is saying here. Like, there's no energy, there's no urgency to go and win the game. It's so poor. It's absolutely terrible how you have like one of the best teams in the competition and yet struggle against teams like Serbia and Denmark, right? You know what? If I would have said beat Serbia, then draw with Denmark, I would have took it. And then going back to Slovenia. But the way that Slovenia have actually been playing, I'm not taking the draw, actually. I won't take... I guess I'll have to take the point, I guess. But what I am going to say is, if we're playing... Excuse me. Yeah. Like, if you look at teams, if we're playing teams like France, Germany, Portugal, and Spain, we are getting them battered. And I've had no confidence at the start of the tournament. But I'm still optimistic that we'll go to the semis. However, though, we won't win it. My dad said all the way that we'll win it. We are not winning it. Look at France and Portugal. Well, yeah, Portugal, at the moment, out of the favourites, the likeliest team to go far is Germany. The way that they are playing at the moment, they're battering everyone. They've actually been better than what I first thought they would have been. Germany, in all honesty. No energy. The gameplay was so slow. It was honestly it felt like an absolute criminal act to watch that game. Honestly, it was so criminal how all these players like Harry Kane, top scorer for Bayern Munich, Jude Bellingham, Champions League winner, Foden, Premier League Player of the Season, right? And yet they can't perform in an England shirt. Bellingham, he was absolutely brilliant on Sunday, turned invisible today. Harry Kane, literally, he goes so too deep. He goes too deep. He doesn't stay forward. He always goes back. It's like the passing's poor. He always goes backwards, and every time, right, we go 1-0 up. We play so boring defensive football. It happens in every single tournament we play. And also, right, when we go 1-0, say look at the France game, for example, at the World Cup. Well, yeah, we should have beaten France, but you know what I mean? Say, what else can we take? No, actually, yeah. The way we played that game, we battered them, but it didn't look like we did. How? Because of Southgate's clueless mind. But yeah, of course, Harry Kane, obviously, he had to save us, really, because of the goal. If we didn't score, we would have lost the game. And to be fair, I think we should have lost anyway because of how good Denmark actually were. Honestly, it is cruel. Now we simply got to beat Slovenia now to win. We should beat Slovenia. I bloody hope, fingers crossed, we go and beat Slovenia on Tuesday in Cologne. But the way that we're playing, we're probably likely we won't. I'm saying England might not even bloody qualify for third place. The pain of watching England, honestly. The amount of times I've had to feel so anxious watching England, it is disgusting. It is disgusting, honestly. But it's like my heart just can't take it anymore. It's like the thing is, I still die for this country. I still die for my nation. And that's the good thing. Like, the England fans are still loyal. But the thing is, though, I heard the loud boos at the end of the game. And I booed myself because we were absolutely nowhere near under the par we should have played. The way that Denmark played is the way we should have played. Press, 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 press. Denmark, by the way, but ignore all my rant about England. Absolutely respect to Denmark. I love your nation, by the way. I love your team. I love your fan base as well, by the way. And honestly, I loved your old kits as well, by the way. Denmark's kits back in the day were absolutely class. Surprised a lot of us in the last Euros as well. And maybe if they beat Serbia, then maybe they could do well in this tournament. Maybe they could do it again. You never know. You never know with England. Oh, no, not England, sorry. You never know with Denmark these days because they're unpredictable. But yeah, man of the match. I've already said it earlier, but I'm giving it to Højbjerg because the way he destroyed our defence and our midfield line, I felt like Denmark should have won like 4-5-1. It is criminal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash like, subscribe, get notifications on. Roll on to Cologne on Tuesday. Come on, England. Beat Slovenia, please, to go through to the knockout stages. Thank you for watching. Love, peace, and takers.